Today I'm gonna talk about how I could use a fake Aero Pro drive and still beat the crap out of people. Well, first of all, I want to tell you that this Aero Pro drive is nowhere as good as the real thing. And but the thing about this racket is it still has the properties of Aero drive. It still have the same shape. You see that? And it's actually to copy the same mode. So like they use like either AutoCAD or something like that, a 3D molding software to copy the exact dimensions. So the dimensions are pretty much the same on this one. And they even copy this butt cap. So, but inside right here, it's very hollow. This is one of the worst parts of the racket. And I've actually like play against a lot of just regular players, maybe 3-5 or something like that. This racket is already pretty decent, quite honestly. And what this racket really shines on are the spins. It spins really well, even on this, because it whips around the ball really, really, really fast. And then I just do a serve, and then just hits these pretty decent forehands, and I still could get it done. And but am I gonna go on a tournament and rely on this? And chances are is probably no. But hey, if you want me to do it, I should give it a try. You know what? How many people wanna bet like if I use this racket, I can still win a couple matches? I mean that would be pretty bad, right? Badass. But I've been just kind of picking like random players or public courts and kind of challenge them, and then I don't challenge them, actually sometimes they challenge me, and then they think that I have this racket or something that they don't have. They got a good chance. I haven't been playing, but still beat the crap out of them. So what if I enter a real tournament and beat real good players with this? That would be insane. But I bought this racket for around $50 American. FYI, I'm in China, so I bought it $50 American. And I guess the fake rackets, they didn't cost as little as it used to be, but I guess this is a little bit higher quality. It doesn't have the the yellow paint job on it. It's got a black paint job, but to me, I think it looks pretty good. I think if I'm just playing very recreationally, once a week, this is good enough. Okay, this is good enough. Let me know if you actually want to get it. I could actually help you to get it for you. So just maybe the fact that it's kind of really interesting to hit one of these. But when I do hit it, there are two things that kind of sucked. Okay, first of all, when I do hit a good topspin forehand, and then the butt cap, I can feel it's hollow. I can feel that's over here, it doesn't have a lot of dampening. I think one of the things that we can do is kind of open this up. Let's see if I can open it up with this thing. Let's get a pen. Yeah. Oops, I guess I cannot open it up. But the ones that can open up, there aren't not all the Babolats, but some of the Babolats they can open up, and you can actually put stuff in it. I would actually put silicone in it. I would actually put silicone in this to actually dampen the power. So I think there are still ways to actually open this up, but I haven't figured out yet. So other than that, it just feels a little bit plasticky. You know, it's just a little bit plasticky, and it's the grommets like on this one. You see it right here? I mean, I know I did hit a bump somewhere, but over here, it's not really enclosed. I don't know if you can see it. It's not really like together. But other than that, it felt pretty decently solid, I guess. You know, and it does feels like a pure Aero. It does feel like a pure Aero. It does feel like an Aero drive. I've had with like an Aero driver since I was 20 years old when it first came out, and this is actually very similar to the first Aero drive actually. So the less technology it has, the more it is kind of like the older one. You know, the older, so really old one. But let me know if that helps. Hopefully that, you know, you could get some, you know, maybe get a racket if you want to play it recreationally, and you know, get one of these. Like it's good enough for once a week. It does handle the job. But if you want to play it like 4 or 5 times a week, there's actually no point to get these, because like you know, I think the racket is probably going to wear out a little bit quicker, and when you restring, I don't think it could keep that tension really that well on the string main frame, the frame bed, the string bed. So like it's gonna be too much tension for it. So let me know what you think. Comment below.